Hey there, Star Wars fans, Jonesy the Mandalorian here from the Hyperspace Database with today's topic, the AT-PT. The Imperial AT-PT, or All-Terrain Personal Transport, was developed by Rothana Heavy Engineering, which is a subsidy of Kuat Drive Yards, during the Clone Wars, but was seen mostly during the reign of the Empire against the Rebel Alliance. The AT-PT was developed alongside the clone ATTE seen at the Battle of Geonosis and all throughout the Clone Wars, and was a large influence for later models of smaller walkers, such as the All-Terrain Attack Pod and All-Terrain Recon Transport used during the Clone Wars, and of course the later AT-ST Chicken Walker used by the Empire, as well as many others. The AT-PT was classified as a light anti-infantry walker, and was basically a mobile armor unit for a single trooper. The AT-PT was heavily armed and armored against small arms fire, being tough enough to withstand infantry assault, though not strong enough to stand up long to more heavy weaponry and vehicles. It was armed with twin blaster cannons and a concussion grenade launcher, which was very effective at taking out ground targets. Since the AT-PT was effective against infantry but weak against larger units, they were often deployed in packs to protect each other, and were capable of overcoming great obstacles and difficult terrain with their multi-jointed legs. They were often assigned as patrol units and recon vessels because of their ability to adapt to many different environments. One disadvantage of this vessel, though, was that it did not have an independent swiveling cockpit, meaning that in order to change the direction of fire, the entire unit had to pivot to a new target, unlike the AT-ST with its swiveling cockpit module. Another interesting design feature is that the entrance to the vehicle was through a side-mounted door, unlike the top hatch of many other walker units. This could be a problem if the walker were to tip on its side, effectively trapping the crew members within it. However, the AT-PT was equipped with an emergency flare launcher in case of severe danger, so there was some form of a contingency plan should the vessel come into danger. While the AT-PT was originally designed and manufactured during the Clone Wars, only a limited number of them were ever produced, and many of them were stored aboard heavy Dreadnought-class cruisers, such as the legendary Katana fleet. Unfortunately, most of the produced AT-PT units vanished when the 200 Dreadnought-class Katana fleet heavy cruisers blindly jumped to hyperspace, as told in the Legends Thrawn trilogy novel Dark Force Rising. While the AT-PT is mentioned in this novel, its more popular appearance is in several different Star Wars video games, from the Tactical Empire at War games and Force Commander to the Space Combat Rogue Squadron video games. There are many missions in the Rogue Squadron series that sees Imperials attacking the Rogues and their allies in squadrons of AT-PTs, often accompanied by AT-ATs and AT-STs. Since the craft was an armored anti-infantry unit, the Rebel Alliance made use of them as well, and Rogue Squadron was tasked on several occasions with flying protection missions for these forces as they infiltrated Imperial bases and compounds. While the AT-PT was not a great vehicle when compared to large tanks and other heavy land units, it was deadly against infantry, and served well as a quick mobile armored unit for individual soldiers to use to overwhelm the enemy with its superior armament and versatility. Want to know more about Star Wars topics like this one? Be sure to stick around to the end for some secret trivia. You can check out my other videos, hit those like and subscribe buttons, and the bell to be notified every time I publish a new video. Be sure to hit me up in the comments and talk with me, because I really like talking to you guys there. If you like what I do, consider heading over to my Patreon page to support me there as well. Super special shout out to my Gold Captain level supporter Nick Sutphin for your continued support. It's super appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your support, and we will see you in the next episode.